So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Forlan. Pull it, and pull it!
That was venomous.
Ajax with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Gigi Buffon. I doubt there's a more experienced goalkeeper out there, Peter, having played at the top level since his teenage years. I think he's going to be a real calming presence between the sticks, and I'd expect him to give the whole team a real lift.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Makalele has been caught there, it's a foul. Hazard wriggles his way through. Pull it. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Beckham. And that is as far as they're going to go. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Beckham. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. That is a brilliant interception. Ronaldinho. And Iniesta. And here's Drogba. Messi. And again! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rummenigge was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Foot in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
In with the challenge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Drogba. Makalele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a great ball.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Beckham.
Ajax certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Beckham gets his pass away. Now it's Forlan. Seedorf. Ronaldinho looking to penetrate opposition lines. He is through here. He's got the shot away. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
2
Beckham.
minutes has been indicated.
Adams cuts out the pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Ajax can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Drogba. Oh, super! Barella! There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Roberto Carlos charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Drogba. Fiddles it through. Beckham. Rummenigge. Gerrard. Ajax still this single goal behind. Rummenigge! Barella plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Forlan. And he's chosen to go back, and the pass is intercepted. Hullet. Well read, nice interception. Beckham looking to run onto it.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos. pull it. Ajax finding their passes.
Ajax showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Messi. Makalele does well to get it back. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ajax have got it back and they'll have another go. Pirlo. He's looking for the runner here. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Ronaldinho. Can he get it? Decent hit! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Drogba. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Ajax needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Roberto Carlos. Gerrard had a shot. Rummenigge. Gerrard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he finish?
Besiktas certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Played back. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a throw. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Seedorf. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Real chance! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looking tidy in possession here. Maldini proves too strong. Could move up a gear here. Bebeto. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, nicely intercepted. Rummenigge. Beckham. Looking to go deep. Up he goes! When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. He's in a good shape to shoot! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh no, this does not... There's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Messi. Iniesta. Gerrard. That's a throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pulls it back. So we're still where we started right now. Back into the middle. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Bebeto. Ronaldinho. And that is masterful defending. Rodri. Forlan. It's Hullet. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Iniesta. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Messi. He's got the shot away! Goal! Besiktas!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
The goal scorer for Besiktas after 25
Besiktas
minutes
are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And here's Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he finish? He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Beckham. Pull it. And he's picked out the run. Oh, big chance! Must be! Real chance here. Cannavaro. It's got in, and it is an own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
Real chance! Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. He's tried one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Rodri gets across to intercept that. Morris ended up in no man's land. Ajax are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Gullit cuts out the pass. Seedorf. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's the hit! And it's in! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, that has changed the dynamic. He gets big! And more, and more, and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that got a shot away! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Ajax are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Can he put it away? It's a goal! They're back within reach! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Ajax give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Gullit powering forward here. Now that's well seen too. Ronaldinho. Iniesta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. And a shot! Roberto Carlos. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Seedorf. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Gullit.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, what a climb! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Ajax get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
He's had it taken off him. And here's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Iniesta. Beckham.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And it's Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a shade optimistic.
The attendance for this
Well, the idea was a good one. The
2,913.
execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's found a way past. Messi. Roberto Carlos. Gently done. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Ronaldinho, who has set up 2 goals. Beckham. And it's Roberto Carlos. And now the hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. Adams. That's Gerrard. Pull it. It's run loose here. Beckham. Out to the left it goes.
Ajax are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cannavaro deals with that comfortably.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Besiktas clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Ronaldinho. Played back in. It's their second corner of the game. And he was alert to it. Ajax are looking to go forward now. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get onto this? Brilliantly cut out. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's well spotted. He's a sharp little ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. Five minutes left on the clock.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
They've got a corner here. Besiktas have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ronaldinho. And that's that. Ajax were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
And just a quick
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Hazard. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. Big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Eden Hazard, with the ball at his feet, is one of the finest sights in world football, Peter. And I particularly enjoy the way he can glide away from his marker with just one touch. He's a lethal finisher, A very fine passer too. The kind of player the manager will be looking to build this team around, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Mbappe. Has a look and plays it forward. It's full on! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Ajax were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Mbappe. Forlan. Still goalless at the moment. Well, played right into his path. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That has been cut short. Gerrard. Messi. Gerrard. He's got full. Goal! Ajax! What a great header. Got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
After 22 minutes,
Ajax have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Hazard, and it's Ronaldinho. And that is expertly dealt with. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Iniesta, and he was alert to it. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's a great hit! Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And claimed it back swiftly. Gerrard. Aim forwards. Beckham. Looking for the runner. And it's Hazard. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. It's a pretty loose pass. Quality ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Ajax really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pirlo. And that's been won straight back. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham. Ronaldinho does well to get it back. Ronaldinho. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Adams. That pass isn't the best. Maldini. Beckham. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
there will be 1
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pullet. And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Ajax head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's got away. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Ajax come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And it's Gerrard. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. No way through there. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Gerrard, promising cross. Still just a single goal between the sides. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening them down now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adams gets across to intercept that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Seedorf.
And now the hit! Always going over the top.
Seedorf most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's clever. And that's put paid to a promising move. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Carlos. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And here's Suarez. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! It's in! Besiktas back on level terms! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 17, Luis Suarez. Substitution for Ajax, number 37.
So here comes a substitution. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Great ball if he can get there. There's the hit!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Luis Suarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Ajax showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on...
Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for Ajax, number 6, Seedorf. Coming on to replace him is number 80, Ronaldinho.
Ajax are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Real chance! And that's a real chance missed. Besiktas with the corner, they're first. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Luis Suarez.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kaka.
This is the time you need that pace. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Pirlo. Bullet! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, the ball's come loose here. So that's it, it is all over. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to